Hey guys, my name is Doug Schreier. I'm the VP of Product and Innovation for Transflo.
And I'm Don Mitchell. I'm the Director of Marketing.
We are here for the third time representing Transflo. Don, can you tell us a little bit about Transflo?
Yep. Transflo has been in the transportation industry since the early 90s, and we've grown our footprint and our technology over that time. We started with drop boxes, still have 800 of those across the United States. We also have 2,500 high-speed scanning stations and truck stops across North America. Plus, our mobile app has 1.3 million downloads and is fully integrated with our ELD.
Awesome. Thanks, Don. Last time we presented our new UI, which you can see up on the screen. We're the largest non-broker transportation app in the space, focusing on really improving the efficiencies for the carriers and their drivers. But today we're talking about the broker. So how do we help the broker?
Well, we're going to help the broker by launching our Velocity Plus platform, which has taken two core elements, our Velocity program, which expedites paperwork for brokers, and combine it with our mobile app to create Velocity Plus. Now, I can sit here and talk all day about it, or we can just show you.
Awesome. To demo, I'm going to play the role of one of our many carriers or owner-operators, truly focusing on the owner-operator side of the business.
And I'll be playing the role of the broker today, and I'm going to be utilizing our free Transflo command center to dispatch the load to Doug and also monitor the load as it goes through the process.
So most of our customers have invested heavily in their TMSs, and we allow the benefits of our platform without them changing their business flows. We do this through integrating with almost every TMS that's out there.
Now, I'm not making any money as a broker sitting here talking, so let's get this load underway. So I'm going to assign a load to Doug.
And I can see that a load showed up on my board, and the load was from Suntech TTS. And when that happened, it actually downloaded a fleet profile for me as well, which will come in handy later. It's from Tampa to Albany. I could come in and I can see the highlights of this trip. I can see a rate sheet, which shows me that it's 1,268 miles at $3 a mile. They pay well. I can see the terms associated with that load. I can send a text message or a chat message back to Suntech. I can also see the pickup and delivery times, and I have a single point button to call Mike Rogers, the dispatcher. I'm all good with this load, so let's get moving. I'm going to accept the load. After I accept the load, I'm going to then move on. I'm going to arrive at the shipper, and our customers have the ability to determine what's collected at each step along the way. For us, we're keeping it simple today. So we got loaded, we're going to depart the shipper.
Now, as Gary Vee mentioned earlier today, listen to your customers. Well, we listened to our brokers, and two things that were important to them was load visibility and communication with the drivers. So our app allows for that. We have live chat through the app, as well as one touch to phone. So a broker can talk to the driver, and the driver can talk to the broker. And then load visibility, every 15 minutes, that load is pinged, and we can track it. Plus, at each stage that Doug is swiping through, gets documented in your TMS. And you can share that with anyone.
So as Don was talking, I somehow made it from Tampa to Albany. I'm going to arrive at the receiver, and I'm going to complete this load. You've noticed that there's an Add Documents button at the top of the screen. So along the way, the driver was submitting documents, and we can go for the existing documents and select the one that's pertinent to this load. So I'm going to select one to add, and I'm going to send it all. So at this point, everyone within the supply chain received those documents. No longer do you have to wait for a carrier to receive it to send it up to the broker and vice versa. This confirmation number is the same confirmation number for all parties and allows them to communicate back and forth. For some reason, the broker didn't receive that notification, those documents. The driver now has the ability to say, check this confirmation number.
And as the broker, I get to see those documents in real time, so I can start my paperwork on the back end. I still need one piece of information, though, so I can settle up. And Doug, how do I go about getting that piece of information?
Yeah, so from an owner-operator standpoint, I can invoice directly on the mobile app. I can say, yes, I want to invoice. Immediately it pulls my logo up to the top, owner-operator trucking out of Tampa, Florida. The brokerage company, it pulls in the information that was collected along the way, so that rate, $3 per mile, number of miles, and I had 1 hour of detention there as well at $19 that was proved through the workflow. I then see that SunTech has quick pay, and I can offer quick pay. As a small carrier, cash flow is king, so I'm going to find out more about this. It's powered by Triumph Pay, and I could come in here if I already have an account and I can link or I can apply for one. I'm going to link that account, so now every load I run with SunTech TTS from now on, I'll be given an offer for quick pays.
And now
So
the benefit to me is going to be now that the carrier's in the system, and if I like working with that carrier, it's something sticky for him where he can work easily with me, and then I get to expedite all my payment process in the back of the house.
And as a carrier, I can now see that the invoice is pending, and as it's accepted, it'll go forward. As it's approved and paid, I'll see that all the way to the payment terms. So at any point in time, I can go in there, I can see that I have a pending invoice with this carrier, and I can select to receive a quick pay option. So back to my view of the app, I'm back here, and I enjoyed working with this broker, SunTech, so much. I can easily come in, select SunTech's view, and see the available loads within the area. Automatically picks up Atlanta, tells me the date, mileage that I'm all right with in regards to how far I'm willing to deadhead. I can select a load, I can see it both within a list view and a map view, and zoom in, request a load, and when I request a load, it goes over to SunTech so they can approve and tender me that freight. So if you have any questions, please visit us at booth 201. It's all the way on the far end here. Also, Don has a good joke to tell you.
Since we had extra time, Doug promised me, if I don't get to the punchline, come to the booth. So a broker walks into a bar, and then